Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Last class we have dealt about unicystic ameloblastoma and this confusion. Now we'll be proceeding with histopathology and clinical features of ameloblastoma. Okay, let's start. Histopathology. Ameloblastoma in situ is strictly a histological diagnosis. In mural ameloblastoma in situ, a unilocular cyst which exhibit the early neoplastic changes described by Vickers and Gordons. Okay, we have seen, I don't know you know or not, but Vickers and Gordons have given some of the neoplastic changes which occurs when a benign is converting into a malignant, like polarizing of the nuclei, pleomorphism. These are the features which are shown. Now, intraduminal ameloblastoma in situ, the lining of cyst may be non-specific and or may show features consistent with Vickers and Gordon's criteria, same criteria. Okay. Microinvasive ameloblastoma contain island of ameloblastic epithelium in cyst wall. The significant feature lies in the cystic wall as change in biological behavior from ameloblastoma in situ to somewhat invasive tumor. Okay. Now, invasive ameloblastoma, it is a prototype of benign tumor or neoplasm, and it will obviously exhibit all the replication and growth throughout existence but will not metastasize. It will show all the invasive ameloblastoma histologically will show all the characteristic of a benign neoplasm. ओके, माइक्रो इन्वेजिव का क्या बोला है कि ये एक ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन दिखाता है फ्रॉम ameloblastoma in situ to somewhat invasive ameloblastoma, mainly the second type, the transmural type. Okay, rare case of metastasis होता है which is known as malignant ameloblastoma. It shows metastasis. Okay, otherwise ameloblastoma is a benign tumor. ये दोनों अर्ली न्यूप्लास्टिक चेंजेस शो करते हैं. ये एक ट्रांजिशन शो करता है फ्रॉम नॉन इन्वेजिव टू इन्वेजिव, एंड इन्वेजिव वाला तो बनाइन न्यूप्लाज्म है ही, तो वो सारे कैरेक्टरिस्टिक बनाइन न्यूप्लाज्म के शो करता है. नाउ कमिंग टू क्लिनिकल फीचर्स, प्रेजेंट एज एसिम्प्टोमेटिक एक्सपेंशन. एसिम्प्टोमेटिक इज लाइक पेन वेन कुछ पता नहीं चलेगा, बस एक्सपेंशन होगा. ऑल एज ग्रुप, मेल और फीमेल का रेशियो सेम होता है, ऐसा नहीं होता कहीं पे प्रेडिलेक्शन ज़्यादा है. नो सेक्स प्रेडिलेक्शन इज देयर. पीक इंसिडेंस इज एट 20 to 35 मिडिल एज. रेयर इन चिल्ड्रेन लेस देन 12 years. Mandible is more commonly involved than maxilla, that is mandible is involved 75% and maxilla is involved approximately 25%. Most common site is third molar area. Okay. Now radiographically it will show expansile radiolucency. It can be unilocular or multilocular, but it will have a well demarcated border. It may cause tooth displacement, may cause displacement of the inferior alveolar canal. It may also cause displacement of the sinus membrane when involving maxilla. It can cause root resorption, but the resorption of the root will be smooth and regular, and it will not cause neural invasion. Okay, as it doesn't metastasize, it will not cause neural invasion. Now, what are the origin of the ameloblastoma? Ameloblastoma originate from cell rest of Siré, that is dental lamina, cell rest of Malus, that is Hertwig's epithelial root sheet, reduced enamel epithelium, or it can also be originated from epithelial lining of dentigerous cyst, as we have seen in first classification. Okay, so what are the differential diagnosis of ameloblastoma? If it is unilocular, the differential diagnosis will be dentigerous cyst, odontogenic keratocyst, adenomatoid odontogenesis if ameloblastoma is presenting anterior region, and early calcifying odontogenic cyst. Early, okay, not late, early, because in early calcifying odontogenic cyst it will not show any calcification. But if it is multilocular, the differential diagnosis will be odontogenic keratosis, central giant cell tumor, odontogenic myxoma, and central hemangioma. Okay, these are the differential diagnosis for unilocular and multilocular ameloblastoma. Okay, that's all for today. Next class we'll be dealing with histological variants of ameloblastoma. Till then, like, share, subscribe and comment. Bye.